So now that I have done the Megan Thee Stallion reading, as in, Megan Thee Stallion's point of view on this beef and her feelings and her energy towards it all, now it's just time to do Nicki Minaj's side of the story, or Nicki Minaj's side of the beef, as I titled the first video. Because, well, it is a beef, so it's better to just call it as such instead of just sugarcoating it. So, yeah, I'm trying to pick up a deck because I don't want to use, the same one. Ugh, I would have loved if I actually just like, show the cards and everything, but I just love the fact that we can focus just on what I am saying instead of just doing stuff. So let's just do the same thing that we have done on the Megan Thee Stallion reading and just freestyle everything. Just pick up on Nicki Minaj's energy and then just go from there. Whatever we are shown, we are going to talk about when it comes to her side of the story and how she views this and how she's feeling about it and Megan and just what might happen next and what might take place. Ooh, okay, sorry. The first thing I'm hearing is like she must have lost her mind thinking that she's going to comfort me and I am not going to respond back. Like that bitch must have lost it. That was the first thing that I heard. I kept hearing it ever since I said that I'm going to just like Joy reading about it. Oh my god. Like her energy is super strong. His energy is super strong as in like she really does be thinking about shit. Like she really thinks so much about everything and she's angry, she's frustrated, and she's annoyed also. And there is something about I don't know if like her chest hurts or like something, but my chest just started hurting out of nowhere now that I am just stepping into her. Yeah. And the first card that pops up is the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's all about just everything. She does not care. She has a point to prove, and she's going to prove it. Me saying she does not care is a bit of a stretch because nobody who is unbothered or who does not give a fuck will just go to do lengths to just do everything, to do just say all that stuff and just do all of that. But there is that sense of just confusion, of disorder, of chaotic energy. There is the energy of just like, I need to spill out all those secrets. I need to let people know how toxic this industry is. I need to let people know how they want to push those harmful agendas to just like get rid of me. But you can't get rid of me, bitch. Like everybody just wants to gang up on me and just really like try to get rid of me, but you can't. Like you have tried many times and you failed. So trying to just come at me differently this time would just another girl, another somebody else who is just going to do the same thing and just fail at the end of it is not going to work. Yep, there is lots of dark energies involved too. There is lots of there's lots of dark magic in the equation as well. Lots of lies, manipulations, heavy hidden agendas being pushed out to make Nikki look like she done lost her mind is what I'm hearing. They're trying to paint me in under a certain light that I am not. Or they're trying to just do everything to hurt me and to damage my brand and to just damage everything that I have worked hard on. But, you can't just outdo the doer. You can't just outdo me. You can just come at me. Sorry. You can just come at me and think that you're not going to, that you're going to make it and that you're going to just go unnoticed or I'm just going to let that shit slide or pass. That's not who I am, you know? But the thing is, like, Nikki does not notice or does not realize that she also plays a huge role in, damaging her own brand and her own image. Like, no matter how hard she tries to do, like, some damage control, everything, people are not going to forget this one especially. I don't know why, but what I'm hearing is people are not going to forgive this or like forget about this so easily. But at the same time, like people are just like, you've done so far. You've opened many doors. You have done everything out there that could be done to give those girls that you're fighting a chance. So why are you fighting it now? Like, why are you doing this now? What has changed? It's like all the energies are coming through, and like Nikki's energy is mixed up with what people are saying about her, even though she's saying that she does not she does not care what people say, or like she does not pay attention to what they say. She does, because if she didn't, she wouldn't be aware of everything that people are saying about her, and it wouldn't be getting at her head. But at the same time, there is a lot that is going on, with her there, or for her there, whether it be in her household, whether it be in her personal life, because there is a lot of anxiety and insecurities, and there is a lot of unstable energy that is surrounding her, that is not, looking too good. There is a lot of toxicity also, and there is a lot of just, I'm just gonna, you know, I just have to think long term, a long shot. I'm just gonna have to end this. I have to be the one who has like the last word, and I have to be the one who is going to be ending this all instead of her. I cannot let her win. There's the energy of just like, maybe I should have approached it differently. Yeah, she does think of that now, but at the same time, like, everything is done now. I can't just undo it. There's also the energy of just like cattiness, pettiness. Like, I'm not just gonna let you fuck with me and just think that you can get away with it. It all just goes back to, I can't let you think that you're going to fuck me, to fuck me over, and that you're going to fuck with me, and you're not gonna, deal with the consequences, because you are. Nobody is above that. Is what I'm hearing her say, and she's also directing that at Jay-Z again. I keep seeing him. I keep seeing her say that, as in like, I can't just let you think that you're going to corner me, or that you're going to just mind fuck me, and I'm going to stand just there not doing anything. Like, I'm right here. If you want me, you should come and get me directly instead of just taking the cowardly like route. That's crazy though. Yeah, her energy is so heavy compared to all the other times that I've, like tapped into hers, because there is a lot that is going on in her mind. First of all, mentally, a lot of confusion there. Her judgment is clouded. Her judgment is clouded with all, the have like with all the messiness she caused, with all the like thoughts she stirred. Everything is just kind of like chaotic. She's getting whacked the fuck out mentally, and her boundaries are being tested so strongly because she feels like everybody is just out there to get her. You know what? It is true. Of course, it is true. But at the same time, the way that she's delivering everything is not helping her, or making her sound so hurt, or making her look like, she is speaking out of place of hurt and anger. It's just making her sound as if she's speaking out of a place of envy and jealousy, and just, like someone who is just so jealous, or like so bitter and whatnot. This is what people always say about her now recently, and they just, people just keep agreeing with that, and they just can't see or fan them, or even like give her a second chance to kind of like re-explain herself. Well, that's what happens when that happens when someone is just super impulsively going head on, just because one word triggered everything. One word make everything break out. And they knew that. They knew that that would be her initial reaction, and that's what happened. That's what happened, and that's what took place, and they are the ones profiting off of it now. But that's what's, demise. It's what's extent. Her own peace of mind. Yeah, there is a lot that's been just going on for her now. It's like she did not expect this to blow up. In a way, she did expect it to blow up, but she did not expect it to blow to get blown out so out of proportion. Let's see. What can we get? What else can we get? Did not expect that to just happen like that. It's like she thought that everybody is just going to be like, kind of accepting whatever it is that she's saying, accepting all that truth, because in her head and in her energy, in her mind, she's like, that is the right thing to do. That was the right thing to say. That was the truth. I was speaking the truth that was out there. I was speaking up against everything that was wrong, and I was. It's like for her just doing all that and like exposing Megan, or just coming out clean and just saying all that is, was the right thing to do. and was, going to be accepted or was going to shake up the table, but kind of like bring it to Nicki's favor. She did not see it being flipped over or like flipped back where it's going to just be um going against her or just going to Megan's favor, which is kind of crazy because not Megan, because Nicki knows that the people are always going to be shitting on her, and that her fans are the ones who are having her back. But she also knows that the support um, goes a long way offline. But even if she knows this, that's the thing with Nicki. Even if she knows stuff and even if she is self-aware, she does not use that self-awareness right away. It's like she has to fuck up. Right? It's a subconscious thing that she's used to do. She's used to doing just because of the way that people do not hold her accountable for shit. I'm sorry, but it's true. She has to fuck up. Like she knows that shit deep down. I mean, I'm the same way too at times. You know something deep down, it's strong, but you can't help it because you just gotta say it. Like you just gotta say it because by some miracle, people are going to see that she writes her right away, like right there at the moment. But she doesn't see the chaos that she caused, and she doesn't see the distraction until she receives backlash for it, and until she kind of like goes into hiding or just goes to just sits with herself for a while, then she sees what's caused. But then time passes on and passes by, and all those truths come into light. And then people are going to be like, yeah, she was right. Oh yeah, maybe she did not lie about certain shit. But the thing is, with this, Nikki realized that people can just switch up on you even more. Like no matter how hard they was just rooting for you and everything, they would always like leave you behind. And you know what? It did trigger those paranoid thoughts that she had before, and it did put her back into that mindset of the hate train era. That is why she is speaking out even more now, because she is much more triggered than she used to be than before, because everything is now super mixed up and mixed out for her. Therefore, she feels like people are kind of leaving her behind. Well, not in that sense, but kind of like turning their backs on her now because she's speaking the truth. But she's not going to stop until people are listening to her and until people see that she was right. She is still going to speak her mind, and she is still ready to swing at any given moment because she is not going to let that shit go. You know, she's just Megan opened. What I'm seeing in my head is like that bee, the bee thing where the queen is sitting there. Megan opened that shit up now, and all of those bees are just like getting out to just sting her. And Nikki is all those bees. Like she's just ready to swing at her at any given moment. Sorry. It's like she still has like so much shit to say. But she doesn't know how to word it and how to voice it. And when she doesn't know how to word it and voice it, that is frustrating her and angering her even more. Therefore, she just lashes out, or she just speaks negatively, or just in an impulsive way, or in a ruthless way that just sounds cold as fuck, and that sounds so detached and so unlike her. But people are going to be like, that is so Nikki. That is the real Nikki. But she's like in her head, I'm just hearing her saying in a little voice that's kind of like shaky, that is not me. But that is the side of me that is going to be, like approached again, or that is going to be coming to the surface the more that they keep coming at me, or like the more that they keep, like nagging me. Yeah, because she's angry, she's frustrated at everything. She's frustrated at all those realizations that she's realizing all at once now. About no matter how good you do, no matter how, people cheer you on and just support you and everything, and no matter what the fuck you have done to people, they're still going to find ways to just switch on you and turn on you. And they're still going to find ways to just make you out to be the bad person. And there is a lot of stuff that just keeps her up at night. That is one of the reasons, though, that she keeps, being chronically online, or that she keeps being chronically online, is the fact that people just tried her too much, angered her too much. She tried her too much. She frustrated her because how fucking dare you just say something about to Megan, she's like, how fucking dare you just say all that shit about me, or just say one thing that you don't know anything about, that you have no idea about, when you have done this and this and that. It's like it just started a whole lot of a blaming game here. It's like you have no right to say all that shit. Like you have the fucking audacity to just say all this shit with your bitch ass. I'm sorry, y'all know I don't like saying that word, but that's just what I'm hearing. Like, just saying all that, knowing that you were one of the reasons that this and this happened to me, or like that you were telling me this, I should not be going with this. Like if I just listened to you, or if I just heard you, I wouldn't have had my family now. But that's one thing though, like she keeps going back to the fact that I can't believe you just told me that I needed to have a drink, or like I needed to do this when I was clearly telling you that, I was trying for a baby and everything. What if I heard you? Like what if I listened to you? What if I did this and that with you? I would have lost my kid again, or like I wouldn't have tried properly again, or it wouldn't have. It's like she clouds her head with so much what ifs and everything. Cause like, what if I have done that? What if I just did all that and this and that? And she just keeps picturing like scenarios and scenes that have not taken place there, or that have not happened. You know, and that is something that just keeps being replayed in her head a lot. Yeah, that keeps being replayed in her head a lot, and she just keeps thinking about it nonstop. It's one of the reasons too. There is also the thing of like, I can't believe that she's making money off of me. That is something that she regrets, because we know Nicki's all about her money. She's all about making that, gaining more money, just having more power and everything. It's true. We can't deny that. Everybody can be like that, but at times, when someone just gets their head gassed the fuck up, they just need to just like give me, give me, give me, give me. I need this. I need more. I need this. I need this. I need that. And she's like, I can't believe I've given her all the right tools to just do this. That was foolish of me. That was stupid of me. And she hates that. She dreads that. She hates the fact that she has given her a lot of opportunities. Like, adding to the opportunities I fucking gave you already. And that's, like the shit that a Nicki Minaj feature and accolade has given you. I have given her a number one. Or like I have given her the chance to get, at the top because of me. And yeah, she does read the shit that people say about her. She does read that. No matter what she says, Nicki does read that. She did see everything. She does see a lot of stuff. She tries to act like, I am cool. Well, not act, because clearly everyone can see right through her right now and currently. But she tries to make it sound like, she is unbothered. She is, not going through it and everything. But Lord knows that she does. And all this energy, yeah, she does feel saddened by all this. She does feel like, this wasn't something that was properly planned. It was something that was poorly planned and poorly executed too. And that was something that is kind of really always going to be like tugging at her heartstrings too, because she kind of did like, the friendships that they were forming, or she thought that they were friends, or that's the thing though. It's like at times when people show her love, or before when people show her love and everything, and she would just appreciate it and just think that they would, that they were being genuine. But there's always like intentions behind everything, and at times like she cannot differentiate between a friend, an acquaintance, and a foe. And here it's like she did like her vibe. She did think that she was fun. She did enjoy the vibe and the chemistry that they had, and how cute their duo was looking and everything. I'm sorry, I said that in French. Only for it then to just kind of like be snatched straight up. Like, we were there, I've given you this and this and that, and we were having fun and everything. And let's see. Yep. And then you just had to fumble that. You just had to fuck that shit up. And now I just can't look at you the same. Because why would you do, shit like that? Like, why would you just wait until I turn my back for you to just, like, start talking behind it? And for you to just, try to move forward and just do everything that I kind of like was talking to you about, or I was just sharing with you? Why would you just do that? Yeah, as I said, Nikki's part is stemming from hurt, but at the same time, it's stemming from lots of anger, lots of feelings like, you were trying me, that is disrespectful, you were talking about me, you're doing this and that, you lied to me, you're deceitful, you're sneaky, you're not honest, you're the least bit of honest, you have done nothing but just prove everything I thought about you right eventually, and prove everything I thought that you were wrong, basically. Like I thought that you were good, but then you weren't. But that was something that I knew already, but I did not want to say it because I did not want to think about it. It's very contradictory. It sounds like Nikki is like that. Like she would say something, then she would say something else instead of it, and just contradict the whole point that she made. Let's see. Now let's get um yeah, she just felt very angry, very disrespectful because I've given you many chances, or like I've given you many opportunities, and you need to just, come forward and just, you owe me an apology. Because actually, like you owe me an apology. You owe me something with your sorry ass, is what I'm hearing. You know, it's kind of entitled a little bit, because you just need to prove to me that you're not this, or you just at least like come forward and say something. Say something, I dare you. Because if you're going to say something, it's going to give me the opportunity to just kind of like swing at you. Like, it's going to give me a reason, a proper reason to just really come at you and come forward with this and just not be looked at as weird or be looked at as angry or like bitter. Just do something. Because once I was very, nurturing or just very caring and it giving you all the opportunities, but then you kind of snatch all that and just basically bit the hand that's fed you. You use Nikki's energy, like, you're ungrateful and stuff. You're ungrateful and stuff. You're ungrateful in everything. So now I just have to show you what happens to the people who just take everything that I have given them or like I have showed them for granted. That is what happens to them. Let's see. Nikki's energy towards her now with his drop in and everything. Let us see. Alright, it's like I know that people are pushing you. Like she knows that people are pushing her, and she knows that she has a strong, well, at least a somewhat stronger system that is kind of giving her all those opportunities and like selling her and selling her lies and telling her that she could go toe to toe with her. That's crazy. She's like, I know that, but you're the one who is coming forward with it, so you're the one who is going to get smacked and who is going to have to take that heat. Yeah. Yep. She's not gonna let up. She's not going to, what she said on Bigfoot, she's not going to let up. She's going to keep her foot up there until a response is provided. And, once the response is provided, we're just going to see lots of, like, more pettiness and immaturity and more of, like, again, just coming at her and just being super violent with it. And just, you better be ready for that shit, bitch. She keeps calling her bitch. That's crazy. I don't know why they just always gotta call one another bitches. Like, damn. Yeah, she's going to come at her. She's going to come for her, and she's going to. Now I'm here. Like she's going to give her smacks, or like this is are going to hit harder because she's watching her and because she is informing. She is getting informed on her even more, and just doing some scout type of research on her to know what she's going to do. And if people thought that shit that she was saying on Bigfoot or like her rants or whatever it is were her bullying her, they just gotta see what she still has in store. I mean, sure, it's not going to be as super creative or whatever. Some people might even say that it's lucrative, but she is still going to say some out of pocket shit and some nasty stuff too. She's still going to say all that. And people are just going to be like, oh, you're old, you're a bully, you're just going to do this and this and that. She is still going to do all that and some more. It's not going to, it's not going to end for now, but it's going to get dragged out again. Because I see that being, happening from both parts. Because one is stubborn and she's wanting to have all the control in the world, and the other one is just not going to give her all that. But she's not going to provide her with the response for now until she wants to or until she is ready. And Nicki's going to wait. She might, you know, still kind of like, um, well, not taunt her. What is the word? Taunt her some more, or even tries to again. But at one point, I think he's just gonna be like, I just gotta wait and see to let more shit come out. She is still indecisive about it because she sees how this is affecting her and her brand and how people are just looking at her. So she's going to need to just do something and just take some time for herself. She needs to isolate herself for a bit till she sees how everything is turning out, because now she's burnt out and she's not focused completely and she's restless and she needs that rest, because just staying up and thinking about everything and just having your hackles raised all goddamn day long is bad for your health. Because you don't want to close out those cycles, because yeah, now your family is tired, or now everything is just happening so fast, maybe even losing money or not, you know gaining enough, or just losing some types of deals, or feeling like some doors are getting closed just because of the way you handle shit, and like everything is going to be affected, and it's saddening her, and it is not something that she likes to do, and it's kind of making, because materialistic greed or whatever, and that is not something that Nikki appreciates. Like, she would draw the line as her money and as her family, and she is coming for both, also her mental health, but she doesn't care about the mental health for now, as long as her money and her family is straight. I was gonna say her money is clean, which is kind of crazy and outrageous a little bit, but whatever. That is what happens in the industry and the entertainment business. But yes, she is also reacting from a place of hurt, but for different, various other reasons also and as well. So, yeah, let's just hope for the best when it comes to all this. I wanted to ask about something, but I'd rather not, you know. But yeah, it's always something that is worrying her, is like her legacy. She does not want people to trash talk about that. She does not want to let all this just affect it all, and it is angering her that people are just not seeing through all those lies and all like this bullshit that is trafficked to take her down, or just to paint her under a certain light. But she doesn't see how, like, her responses are kind of being taken, and that is something that is requiring for her to just have to sit back down and just to see how everything is turning out, because it is not turning out into the brightest side or idea. But we're going to have to wait and see, because Simon is a huge factor in this, and we're going to have to wait and see how everything else just comes to the light and just gets played out on here. But yeah, this is now the Nicki Minaj side of the story, or of the beef, and how everything is just felt from her side. And yeah, I'm going to link my other reading, my Megan and like both of their readings there too in the bio, so y'all could just watch them if y'all would like to, and everything. And yeah, we're going to meet again in another reading soon.